go from here. What's up, people? We'll get started just a moment. And I'm gonna hang up the phone. Mike, answer that hangout. I'll send it again. It said Mike is unavailable. Yeah, my phone about that. I gotta put it down, but it's calling Mike right now. Yeah, the one I always call on the hangout. Yeah. Well, work on that after you start the show, like multitask.
4, 3, 2, 1.
Today's show is going to be about is flirting cheating when you're in a relationship. I got a guest today, Mr. Mango again. I'm going to let him go ahead and introduce himself again and, talk about what he got going on. While you're doing that, too, I'm going to go ahead and get this hangout taken care of.
We'll just do audio.
You said not to hang out?
I'm just saying we could just do audio. We should have had that set up already. I'll just post your picture up like I did last time.
Okay.
Yeah.
But go ahead and introduce yourself and what you be doing.
What's going on, people? This is Mr. Mango Head, and I hope you can hear me well. What I do is run my mouth. I'm just kidding. I do a little bit more than that. But I got another YouTube channel. I got this YouTube channel that I'm streaming from. By the way, you can catch this show on YouTube at the Mr. Mango Head Show on YouTube. And I got another channel that I do tech talk. But tonight we're gonna talk about this flirting versus cheat. So I'm gonna hand it back over to Big Mike, and we're gonna go from there.
All right, yeah. So basically, what the conversation is gonna be about tonight is flirting, cheating when you're in a relationship. Now, first of all, I think flirting would be different from person to person. I think you will have to look at what people consider as flirting. And what I'll say is, what I consider as flirting is, say for instance, when you telling someone something, knowing you're in a relationship, whatever you're telling them, your intention is to take whatever you say to them further. I would consider that flirting. But if you're just telling somebody, it's a nice day, I like your hair, or if there's nothing behind your compliment, I would say that's not flirting. But what would you say, Mr. Mango?
Well, I kind of
flirting.
I kind of think the opposite a little bit. Like, I think flirting by itself can be done with or without the intention of taking it further. I think where it goes a little left is when you in a position to take it further when you ain't supposed to and you do. But flirting is walking a great fine line. Yeah, you could say to someone that their hair is nice, or they smell good, or I like this, or I like that about you, and that may not necessarily be flirting. It could be innocent, but when you're flirting, when you saying that one comment that's a little bit more friendly than it's supposed to be, and because there's an attraction between you and the other person. So I'm gonna go a little bit more, and then if the other person responds and you get a little feedback from the other person, then you go a little bit more as far as flirting goes. But
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. But it could be benign or it could be a problem, depending on the individual that's doing the flirting.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Hey, like I said, the show today is flirting. It's flirting, cheating when you're in a relationship. If you want to call in and give your 2 cents, the number is 929-477-2663. Again, that number is 929-477-2663. And I kind of get what you're saying, Mr. Mango. But I mean, yeah. But at the same time, I feel like so you're saying that people can just flirt just for the hell of it without no intentions behind it. Maybe they just want to put it out there.
Yeah.
And
Some people, that's all they
then
got. Just think about it. I know I'm not finna do nothing. I know I'm probably not even equipped to do nothing. But I'm gonna say this, and I'm just that's what all some people got is just that little moment of flirt, and and it don't go nowhere. You probably never see that person ever again, or if you do see that person ever again, it doesn't go anywhere. The problem with flirting, see, that flirting thing is a dangerous thing. Okay, and let me explain. If you call yourself in a relationship with a woman, and being that this is being a man, I'm going to speak from the man's perspective. If you don't know your woman, and you don't know the level of security she has, then you don't need to be playing with flirting. Okay? There's a responsibility to being a man that you got to take on. If you're going to be her man, you got to take on the responsibility of knowing what she can and cannot take, or what she feel to be disrespectful or not. Because it may not be cheating. Flirting alone, to me, I don't think it's cheating, but it's damn sure disrespectful. So if you with somebody that you like or love, does she consider what you're doing disrespectful?
Okay, so it depends on the person or whoever relationship. Depends on what those two people let go as far as it's being okay to say this or say that. Because I could be in the let's say I could be in the mall or something, a woman walk past me, or she's standing in front of me in line or something, and I just be like, damn, she smell good. And I may politely just say, excuse me, that perfume you got on smell great. What is that? Or, she could just walk past and I could just say, you smell good. Now, some people may consider that flirting, but I wouldn't. I would just say, just like I was saying, she smells good. I'm just giving her props on whatever she's wearing. It smells good. So I hear what you're saying. It can be dependent upon the person, what they consider as disrespectful. Now, I think in a different scenario, if your woman was right beside you, would I still say that if my wife was right beside me when I was telling the woman she smelled good?
No, you wouldn't. It wouldn't even come out your mouth. Don't play yourself. It wouldn't. And that's what I mean by I see you in the chat room. Is there any way you can raise the levels on your mic?
Who, me?
Yeah, they telling me that your mic is low, and I got you maxed out on my. Let me see if I can raise your levels on my end, but I think I got you maxed out.
Oh shit! My mic is actually really turned up.
Okay, all right. I think I can fix it on my end. Sometimes the different levels. Yep. All right. Well, yeah. Like I said, some people that's all they got, and when that's all they got, they'll do a little something when they alone that they wouldn't do when they with their partner because they don't want that trouble in their life. They know.
Yeah. So, I mean, as far as the cheating thing, like you already don't answer that. You don't consider flirting as cheating.
No, flirting by itself is not cheating. Flirting could lead to cheating, but flirting alone, not cheating. Here's what cheating is. Some people think cheating is sharing intimacy with somebody else. That's pretty much what I think it is. But
Sharing intimacy with somebody else.
yeah, and the reason why I say it that way is because cheating is different for men than women. Because when a man cheats physically with his body, he's not sharing intimacy. You see what I'm saying? But
Yeah. He's not into it. He's just a hit and run.
all he's doing is like tying his shoes, a physical activity with nothing attached to it. I'm just saying that's what it is. When a woman,
Yeah, just busting his foot in that.
yeah, when a woman does it, usually, unless she's just a straight up whore, usually there's some intimacy that led up to it that was shared prior to the physical activity. Because of
It's
whatever.
probably intimacy and revenge.
Well, yeah, spitefulness do play a part sometimes. Revenge play a part sometimes. But usually their excuse is, you weren't there for me. That's the number one excuse. You weren't there for me. And not being there for me in the sense of emotionally there, listening to me, help, because, you have to listen. Because here's what men need to understand. You got to listen to your woman. Okay? You got to. That's part of the package. If you don't want to listen to her, then leave. It's that simple. It's not complicated. If you don't want to listen to her, then leave. You got to listen to your woman because that's how they process the things that they're dealing with throughout the day. Okay?
Yeah.
When they have problems, and the way we process it, we need to go to a quiet space, leave me alone. That's how we process it. But they process, they got to talk it out. And if they can't talk to you and they find themselves talking to another man, then he's going to put his penis in your lady, and you're not going to like that. And you're not going to take no responsibility for your part in having some dude smash your chick.
Hey, but why even flirt though? Why? I would say I mean
I can't explain why women do it. I just know why men do it.
oh yeah. I mean, well, personally, I used to, when my uncle was here, I remember when I was little, and he would just say things to certain. No, he probably wasn't even trying to talk to them, but he would just say if they were beautiful or anything, and I used to ask him, like, matter of fact, to me the women didn't look good, so I used to be like, damn, why you tell her that?
Yeah, why you tell her she's pretty?
Yeah. He would be like, man, sometimes you just want to brighten up someone's day or something, like just
He
make her
told
feel
you
good or
that
something.
to pretty up what he was doing. Okay? Okay? I'm willing to wager that if what he said to her led to him getting them digits and smashing, that's what will take place. It was more than just brighten up day. Look, we like to act like people are inherently good. People aren't inherently good. People are inherently selfish. That's the baseline thing that we all have in common, more so than anything else. Okay?
So everybody got a motive behind whatever they do.
Most commonly, everybody has some form of motivation that serves their purpose greater than the purpose of the individual that they talking about.
But some people could be just doing it just to see if they still got it.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Could just.
That's where I was going with. I can't explain why women do it. I know why men do it. The great Patrice O'Neal, the late great Patrice O'Neal, he said it. It's like fishing. Okay? We go out there and catch a fish. We show our friends. And then we put it back in the water. Right? Well, the lady you with, She the fish that jumped on the boat and had to stay on the boat. Okay? She stayed on the boat. And then 6 months later, she asked you why you still got a boat. Okay? Because I want to know. I want to see if I can still catch them. Because if I don't smell like fish and I ain't got the ability to catch fish, you ain't going to act right. So I need to be able to know that I can catch fish so you can act right.
Hey, again, just to throw the number out there, just in case if there's any woman that want to give her 2 cents, the number is 929-477-2663. We're talking about is flirting, cheating when you're in a relationship. So, yeah, man, I mean, like I was saying, some people just may be doing it just to see if they still got it, brighten up, or either brighten up somebody's day, or, you know, they could just be, like, say, fishing, just throwing a hook out there and see if they'll catch something. Exactly. But, you know what kills me? Like, a lot of women feel they're so perfect. Like, they don't flirt. And let me tell you, every last one of them do.
Yeah.
Here's my opinion on that. The reason why I say that. All right, when they go in to go buy anything from the store or anything, hold on, we got a caller.
Oh, we got a caller. Oh, hit that.
Yeah. Hey, what's going on? You on Being a Man show? We're talking about is flirting, cheating when you're in a relationship. Who's calling and what's your name?
Hey, how you doing? I'm Alex. How's it going?
What's going on, Alex?
Oh, what's going on, Alex?
Yeah, I was listening to you guys, and you know when about is flirting is cheating, and I just want to add on, like sometimes, like I know with some women, from experience, I've had friends and you know female friends and everything like that, and usually they're in a relationship, but then it's like, oh, when women flirt, it's harmless. They're just, you know, it's just their nature of, you know, oh, you know, just talking. You know, I ain't willing to show them no mind or nothing. But for men, it's like when we do it, it's like, oh, it's like something that's like in a form of you're trying to talk to her or something like that.
It's a sin.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what? I feel where you're coming from. Here's why I think that comes from. Women believe that they have total control over what they do, and they don't have faith that we have the same level of control. So when they flirt, they think they're in control of the situation. I'm not going to do nothing with this guy. I'm just having a little fun. When you flirt, they think you the dog that they think you are, that you have no control over yourself. So your flirting is going to lead to something greater than that. That's where I think that comes from.
But you wouldn't think they are in control of it because they are the ones with the vagina.
Well, when I say control, I mean control of themselves. They always in control of who gets it when getting it's going to happen. But I mean self-control as far as not falling prey to the temptation. They fool themselves into thinking that they're in control of themselves. And we're not. They don't trust that we are in control of ourselves. It's a trust issue. That's why they can do it and it be harmless, but they don't trust that if we do it, it'll be harmless.
But you know what? Yeah. Before Alex called, I was talking about how, you know, like when they go to the store and they're about to buy something, like, you know, and say, for instance, a male clerk, you have women that will do things like bat their eyes or you know, give a certain smile. That, you know, when a lot of women do that, that is intentional. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? To either basically get a discount or, you know, get something free by doing that, by leading that male to think that he has a chance.
Exactly.
Yeah, I do agree with that.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Alex.
Go ahead, Alex. Yeah.
So yeah, with that, I've noticed though, like half the time, well, I am married. I've never really realized when, I don't know, that's just me, you know, being blind to it, but I never really know when a woman is kind of flirting. I think it's just regular conversation. But then when the missus sees it, it's like, oh, you know, she was trying to flirt with you, right? I was like, I didn't even know, just small talk. I mean, I didn't make it seem like because I know in my heart, in my mind, I wasn't entertaining. I was just, you know, small talk. Yeah. And it's always seems as though, oh, it's a big deal when we just say a few words. And
so you're saying, Alex, you never flirt?
I never flirt.
Okay. That's interesting.
What about you, Big Mike? Are you a flirter?
Intentionally,
I don't
small
flirt
conversation. If it's like, oh, hey, how you doing? I wouldn't consider that to be flirting. To me, flirting would be like, you know, me it's like getting more in depth into the person and stuff like that. To me, it's just always been small talk. That's the thing. Like, what would you consider flirting to a man and then flirting to a woman?
Well, I will add that, yeah, I am married, so I don't flirt. I think the people that flirt are the ones in a relationship. So they do that. Married people don't flirt.
That's a lie straight from the pits of hell. I'm sorry, but I disagree. I'm keeping it real. Okay.
I would have to that too.
Married people flirt, and married men that say they don't flirt, scared of their woman. That's all that is.
Hey.
Look.
Hey.
I love my wife with every fiber in my being. Okay. I would rather not be with any other woman on the face of this earth, but I flirt. And the reason why I flirt is because it's fun. I know that I'm not going to cheat on my wife. I know that there's a line between disrespect and having fun and acknowledging the attractiveness or the appeal of another person of the opposite sex. But there's a line that can't be crossed.
Yeah, so you're saying, there's a line. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I agree.
And what I was just saying, I was joking. I mean, I do it because, like my uncle taught me, you do it to brighten up someone's day, because sometimes you can see somebody and they just frowning, and sometimes people just need a pick me up. So
that is true. I have across people, men or women, that you just seem like something's off.
Yo.
Hold on, we got a caller.
Go ahead.
Hey, how you doing? You're calling Being a Man show. We're talking about is flirting cheating when you're in a relationship? What's your name?
This is Ricky Smith Gary.
What's going on?
Hey, how you doing? What's up, Rick?
Yeah. Flirting is not cheating. It is not cheating. It only becomes the act of cheating when you take it to that furthest point where there's no return, where there's.
Hold on 1 second, Mr. Ricky. Can you turn the radio down in the background? I'm getting a little feedback.
Yeah, I can hear that too.
Thank you. I can say flirting is just what it is. It's flirting. It's no attention to do anything in the process of doing anything. When you're in the act of doing something, that's totally something. That's something different.
So what do you mean when you say when you're in the act of doing something? Do you mean you're possibly having sex with the person you flirted with, or you're on a date or something? What is that act you're talking about?
When you're in the act of procreation.
Procreation. May I ask you a question, sir? Are you married?
Yes, I am.
Okay. So since you've been married, have you ever flirted with someone else other than your wife?
Just call me R. Kelly.
Okay.
I know exactly what he's talking about.
They just call me R. Kelly. You're so crazy. But
so
go ahead, Mike.
I was gonna say, so basically you saying it's not cheating unless you don't took the next step, like went over to the person's house and took it to another level.
When you become intimate with that person, that's when you went beyond flirting.
Okay. So flirting.
So what if you gave that compliment and you probably just went out to a brunch or something?
No, I wouldn't even take it to that extent because then it can be misconstrued to something else.
No, taking another woman out to brunch is cheating, bro.
Yeah.
I would agree with that.
Just keep it real. Any activity that you do with another female that your female can't be around to see, it's cheating.
Yeah.
That is true. And also, if you're flirting, if you just like, if it's unintentional flirting, it shouldn't go no more than where you're at flirting with.
Flirting is something you're doing in passing.
It's passive, right?
Yeah,
right.
It's something you're doing in passing.
Right.
That's what you're saying. You're not trying to build nothing. You're not trying to lay
foundation.
Yeah.
When you sit down to a brunch or something like that, that's given equal amount of time that you would be giving to your significant other.
Yeah. You working on you planning now. You working to go ahead and finish the deal.
Okay.
As they say, you about to try to smash that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, for those who just joining us right now on the YouTube channel, what's going on right now, we're having a conversation about whether or not flirting is cheating. Okay? And if you want to call in and give your thoughts, the number is 929-477-2663. Is flirting cheating? Keep it moving.
All right. Is that all you had to add, Mr. Ricky, or do you have more? Okay, he's gone. All right, so have anything else to add, Mr. Alex?
No, that'll be all.
Cool, man. Appreciate you calling.
Okay.
Thank you. I'll still be listening. I'll call in if I have another question.
Hopefully the lines will be busy.
Gotcha.
Did I stop that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I was saying,
all right.
To Ricky, it is passive. Well, what he was saying is something you do in passing, but it's a slippery slope when you don't know yourself and not being honest with yourself. I think everything starts with yourself and having accountability to yourself and the commitment you made to whoever you're with. And if you know yourself and how subjective, for example, I go home every day from work. Why? Because I don't need to put myself in no situation that I'm not mentally prepared to run from. Okay? So you got to know yourself. You know, and some people, they love setting themselves up for the okie doke, and then one thing led to another, and then my penis was inside of her. You know what I'm saying? Nah, ain't no one thing lead to another. It is cause and effect, but all the while you know it was wrong. Y'all got off on it being wrong, and it led to that place where you can't take it back now. You know, and,
man. Hey, I tell you one thing about the remember the movie what's that movie Chris Rock made? I think I Love My Wife.
That's a great movie.
Now the part when him and Carrie was in that bedroom. Now, I am not gonna lie. That is one of those situations that I know I can't put myself in.
Exactly.
Because that's a losing situation.
Exactly.
See, that was a movie he just did.
Yeah.
That wasn't real life. He already know in real life it would have been smashed.
Exactly.
It wouldn't have been no the time my head made me stop. No.
Exactly.
No. Exactly. So that's what I feel you when you're saying you just don't put yourself in one of those situations that you know you can't win.
Yeah. Oh, you can win, but you'll lose.
Oh man. Hey, again, we 30 minutes into the show, and like I said, we had 2 males call in today.
Yeah. Ladies' point of perspective.
Definitely. I would love to hear ladies' point of view on this. The number, like I said, is 929-477-2663. Now, hey, listen, let's go to like a different platform. Let's say the flirting is not reality, person to person. Let's say flirting on social media. What can be considered flirting on social media? Say, for instance, you have an Instagram account and you're scrolling up and you see, a woman's picture and you hit the like button. Could that be considered as flirting, or could you just like the picture and that's it?
Nah, let me tell you about social media and flirting. Okay, liking a picture is just that, liking a picture. The moment you enter into somebody's DM, you've crossed the line.
Yeah.
Okay?
Right.
Okay? Because if you can't say it in an open forum, then it shouldn't be said. Now, if you talking to your lady's homegirl because y'all trying to plan something for your lady, that's the only time you can go in their DM. Okay? Other than that, you ain't got no business. You got no business having a private conversation on social media with somebody that's not your lady. That's if you want to have a successful relationship. If you don't and you don't care, have at it. But don't sit here and perpetrate a fraud like you care about your woman and you on social media DMing females like you ain't trying to do something. Oh, I just want to say what's up. Whatever. You trying to smash. Go ahead.
Hey, you're right. You're right. I definitely agree with that. When you slide into the DMs, you're definitely you definitely got a plan behind or something behind what you're doing. You're trying to see if you can take it to another level or something. Whenever you start going into the DMs, yeah, I definitely agree with that. But you got some people who think that just because you like a picture, they leave a comment on the picture or anything, that's flirting on social media.
Those people are insecure.
I definitely agree with that.
That's all that is. Those people are insecure. Secure people know what they got, and they're not worried about losing it. Insecure people, every little thing that come along is a threat to what they have, because they know either what their shortcomings are, or if they just they just don't believe in themselves and the fact that they bring in the best that they got to the relationship. Now,
Yeah.
security has to be validated. Okay, you can't just expect your lady to be secure in the relationship by default. There's activities, words, and things that you got to do as a man to make sure her security is validated and maintained. If you're not doing stuff to make her feel, if you know your lady insecurity, you can't be doing stuff to shake her security. Okay, you can't be flirty like that.
Yeah, and I think also you gotta set rules. Like it has to be an understanding.
Yeah.
You can't just go out there and do things and I think a lot of times when we do stuff, we know this may not sit well with the other person.
We know.
We definitely know because I always ask myself, would it sit right with me? You know what I'm saying? Just try to.
She was doing that. What you doing right now?
Exactly. Try to turn the tables and
that's a hard thing to
look
do.
at it from a different perspective. And yeah, it is. It is because you feel like this is harmless. Nobody's here.
Yeah.
It's just words.
Yeah.
But we all know words got a lot of power behind them.
Oh yeah. Well, it shouldn't, but they do. It shouldn't, but they do. Yeah.
One thing I was taught by my uncles was conversation and rule the nation. The person with the right mouthpiece can get a lot of stuff that they want.
Oh yeah.
A lot.
Yeah, and you know what that say? The flip side of that is saying that most people are sheep. Okay.
Oh yeah, because they are.
Yeah, most people are sheep. So if you got the gift of gab, you can herd all these sheeps wherever you want to go to get what you need.
Yeah, I mean, shoot. If you look at like if you read the 48 Laws of Power, he talks about Casanova, how he perfected the craft of wooing a woman. Like, they really, you had people that really who got the gift to know how to do that.
Well, you said it right when you said perfected the craft, because we like to call things gifts, and most of the time it's not. Don't nobody talk about how many free throws Larry Bird and Michael Jordan used to shoot when they not playing the game. You know what I'm saying? Nobody talk about the work folks put in to become masters of a thing. And wooing a woman is a craft. It takes a learned and practiced discipline. It can be done. It's unique. Real quick, as unique as they think that they are, for the most part, they're all the same.
Yeah, and just think about it. Like, if you go on YouTube now, you can actually go on YouTube and find channels that's teaching men how to talk to women. And when I see that, it's kind of like, dang. The only thing I was taught when I was coming up was stop being scared. Go and, you start a conversation. That's all you're doing. And you just keep rolling with the conversation until you finally get to the point where you be like, hey, well, let me get your number and, I can get to know you a little better. And that right there, when I see these channels, it's like, damn, I can teach somebody how to talk to a woman. It's because you ain't going to get the first one. It's all about going out there talking to as many as possible.
Exactly. It's like outside sales. I don't know if you ever heard of outside sales, but it's the people that go from door to door, business to business, and do sales. And
exactly.
They work. And folks, like, for example, when they post those videos, they posting the yeses. They're not posting the no's. Because the no's are too many to even consider.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's all about just getting out there and trying. Now, back to the subject though.
We so digress. We went on a wild tangent just then.
Is flirting cheating when you're in a relationship? Again, the show is almost over. We got about 20 minutes left. There is some women out there who want to give their 2 cents.
Scared. The ladies are afraid. They don't want to talk to us.
Yeah. We may be upsetting a few of them. We may be. A lot of them.
If they was mad, they'd say something.
Again, the number is 929-477-2663. Man, this whole subject right here, man. I mean, the flirting, is it cheating in a relationship? It like you say, the flirting is not cheating, but if you got intentions for that flirting to take you to another level, then of course it is. If you have anything behind what you're trying to do, that flirting is cheating. But like I said, it's all forms. You could be just trying to brighten somebody's day. In my case, that's just my intentions, just to make people happy. It's all about positive energy with me. So I try to go out there and spread positivity.
Do I do that? I'm trying to figure if that's my motivation.
I would say, man, to be honest, your personality is, like, when it comes to talking to people, is a lot brighter than mine. like you're really out there. I'm talking about you can probably get in a room full of crowd of people and just really just go off. I got to warm up the people first before I just start, like, you get off in there and just head first.
Well, you know what? I didn't used to always be that way. You know what? I think that's another one of the reasons why I do it today.
One second, Mr. Mango, we got a caller. Did it go? Let me see. There we go. Hey, how you doing? You on B.A.M. the Man Show? We're talking about is flirting, cheating when you're in a relationship. What's your name?
My name. You already know who this is. I just wanted to say I'm good. How y'all doing?
I'm all right. How you doing, Miss?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm all
How are
right.
you?
You sound cute.
Okay. So I wanted to say that I think that flirting is a form of cheating in a relationship. And my reason for saying that is because women are more emotional beings. We're emotional creatures. So when sometimes all we're looking for is for that guy to say that one little thing that'll catch our attention and make us feel like, that make us feel special for that brief moment. And when
brighten your day, right?
Yeah, brighten your day. But then that brighten your day can now become, oh my gosh, he really is interested. He really is looking to talk to me. And then next thing you know, it becomes a conversation. It can become a little bit more because you never know what's going on in that girl's life and what she might be thinking or what she might be doing. So I think it can become that way. You may not have the intention of it, but it can lead that way because of how we as women are as emotional.
So, being that women are emotional, if I understand you correctly, we throw away taking personal responsibility for the choices you make of allowing a man to enter his penis inside of you. And we just accept the fact that we're emotional and one thing can lead to another, and we should have no accountability for the fact that, we let somebody in our vagina that ain't supposed to be there when we got, a family at home.
No. I'm saying I think that women are emotional beings, and that sometimes that little that little brightening of your day makes a huge difference. And now that'll take us to a place of, okay, he really is nice, he's really interested, he's trying to talk to me. You just never know what that can turn to.
Yeah. I see what you're saying. I definitely understand what you're saying. Because, say, for instance, that woman could have had, like, a terrible argument with a significant other, and she goes out, and some man who is attracted, she's attracted to, but if he says the right thing at that right time, he can increase his chances with that person, that woman that's vulnerable at that time, correct?
That's correct.
Okay. I like that. That was interesting.
I'm confused. The reason why I'm confused is because I'm led to believe that women are such these awesome, strong, incredible beings that can do anything, most things, and all things, and men can only do about 25% of the things they can do. And yet, what you just said, Mike, a woman can be in a position of vulnerability, and he can just say the right thing, like it's a luck of the draw, the right thing, and get what he wants from this woman. That doesn't sound like the same type of woman. I'm confused.
No. Now I will say that's not just for a woman. I would say that can be for male or female. Because like I say, for instance, for a male that's going through something in their marriage or their relationship, like his woman could be withholding sex, and here
women
comes
don't do
a
that.
woman.
What you talking about? Married women don't do that.
That's another conversation. But I will say, a woman comes along and she just throws it at that man. He's not getting it at home now, but this other woman does. And, he's in a weak state. Hasn't had it in a while, and anything can happen. And I feel what the young lady is saying about how, like you say, you could just go out there and just be in a vulnerable situation, and that person could just say the right thing.
I think that your relationship needs to be built on more than physical in order for you to be in a situation where that kind of thing doesn't happen. Because I think a lot of relationships sometimes end up being a situation where it's just mainly physical. So when that physical aspect is taken away, then now all you have is just, man, she's not giving it to me at home, so now I'm going to have to go run over here, and then this girl looks really good. She looks better than my wife or whatever. And that's where that starts to happen. So I just feel like...
Hey. Oh, I'm sorry. 1 second. We just got a caller. Caller just came in. What's your name?
Shayna.
Hey,
What's up?
how you doing?
I'm great.
All right, I'm gonna let the other young lady finish her point, and then you can go ahead.
Okay.
Oh, my point was finished. It's fine. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. Go ahead, Shane.
Okay, so first of all, personally, flirting is not cheating for me. And just like anything can lead to cheating.
Do you flirt?
Now, my husband is a big flirt. And he knows in my presence what I'm secure with and what I'm not, what's disrespectful. Him complimenting, now, I think what a lot of y'all got a problem with is that compliments is not flirting. Like, you telling somebody they smell good or look nice, that's a compliment.
I ain't saying that was a flirt.
Anybody can get a compliment.
I ain't saying that was a flirt, but you better not compliment no lady in front of your lady. Whatever you say.
I don't care about him complimenting no lady in front of me.
God broke the mold when he made you. Not none other man I know can say anything nice about
me. Listen, that's not flirting. If my husband says, something smells good, I wonder if that's her. Ma'am, you smell good. What are you wearing? I ain't got no problem with that. Now,
it's how you say it, right?
Exactly.
Damn, she smell good. Come here, girl. Let me talk to you for a second.
You have a husband that say it very mild and meek. You have a husband that will say it in such a way that's not so over the top. But my husband, on the other hand, is much more vocal and much more exaggerative. So it'll become something trendy.
Exactly.
Man, this sounds like you have an awful husband.
Now, flirting can lead to cheating, just like you said. If you take it to the point where you're getting numbers or y'all meeting up at places, then, yeah, you're stepping into the lion's den and you want to get stretched and bit by the lioness because she was the huntress, and when she find out that's what you're doing, you just might as well, you might just give it up. But even for us as women, personally, if I feel like I'm not getting the attention at home and somebody pays me a compliment and I find them attractive, I'll be like, oh, thank you, But then if I feel like they're coming on to me too strongly, I have to find a way to be like, okay, hold up, thank you, I appreciate it, and kind of walk away. Nothing wrong with taking compliments and receiving flirting as, I don't know, just a part of human nature to make you feel good or feel better. But if your mindset is to go there, you're going to go there. But if your mindset is not to go there, then you know how to cease the compliments before that other person tries to get in deep with you.
Do you flirt, by the way?
I got followed around Walmart. Hey, babe, you got a husband. Da-da-da-da-da. I don't see you wearing no ring. Nigga, didn't I tell you to get this? I'm good. Thank you. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you.
But, quick question, though. Do you flirt?
I flirt. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't take my flirting to a place where I can't come back from, or I got somebody trying to stalk me or nothing like that. But I pay
compliments.
What is your reason? And what's my reason?
Yeah.
If I want something, usually that's when I flirt.
I see what you're saying.
Can I get a discount on some
shoes? What you want. Yeah.
Your hair color is real tight.
She players club it.
Can I get a discount on them shoes?
What about the other young lady?
Me? Do I flirt?
Yeah.
Your husband might be listening to the show.
I don't think he is. I do from time to time. Like, it's for the same reason that Shayna would. Like, if you're really trying to get something your way, something done your way. Like, it's not to go out your way to be like, oh, let me flirt with him because he's cute. Because you kind of know your boundaries. Like, you know what you have. And I feel like if you, like I said earlier, like if you're in a situation where things may not be so strong on your end, or you're feeling vulnerable, or like I said, women are emotional beings, will be more likely to be like, oh, that's a nice compliment. You're feeling down. You like that little pick me up from a guy. But as far as me flirting, try not to.
Yeah.
I try to stay in the right path.
You know, I'm kind of learning that flirting is really, you know, it's not everybody does it.
Well, here's my take on flirting. If flirting didn't exist, the human race would have died out centuries ago. Okay, flirting is the natural part of the space between being a stranger and being someone's partner, and it doesn't necessarily have to progress because most people are incompatible. But just because you're in a relationship doesn't necessarily mean you have to stop flirting. But at the same time, going back to what Shayna said and back to what I said earlier, there's a line between being straight up disrespectful, even if your partner isn't there or not there. There's a line between being disrespectful, because you don't have to necessarily cheat to be wrong in the situation. See, a lot of people think the only way you can be wrong in a flirty type situation is if you cheat. No, you can just be straight up disrespectful because you know what you're doing right now she wouldn't like. And the simple fact that she wouldn't like it, you're wrong.
Yeah. Yeah, or he.
The name of this show is called B.A.M. Sorry. Proceed.
I don't agree with I forgot what you said, but I think flirting separates men, like separates, you know, the caliber of certain men. Like not all men got swag or got the confidence. So I think, say for instance, when you think about it, like way back then, do you really think way back then that it was probably like flirting was like it is now? I think it was more like if they wanted the woman, they went and got her. Cause you know, women
over the head with
didn't
a club
have.
And pulled her by her hair.
How far back we talking?
Yeah, they didn't. I'm saying because women didn't have a lot of rights back then. So a lot of the women were chosen for who they was going to be with. So when you think about it nowadays, flirting kind of separates men. Like, you know, a woman go out and whichever man has the best line, best personality to that woman ends up winning that woman. Same way with in the animal kingdom. You know, you have birds that poke their chests out, and whichever bird chest color is the best to whatever female bird, that female bird chooses that bird. You know, so I think flirting separates men, you know, when it comes to a woman.
I feel what you're trying to say, but the reason why I disagree, because there's some lot of suckers and bitch-made niggas that flirt well and got good game, okay, and get what they want from the lady, okay, and sleep
on the surface. They have good game.
No, game. Hold on. Game is game. Now, what we talking about?
No.
May I elaborate, please? Thank you, ma'am. Game is game. Okay, all game is the fire starter. All right. Now, do you got the constitution, the fuel to keep that fire sustained? Okay, that's what separates the men from the boys. Can you keep it going 10 years strong, 15 years strong, 20 years strong? But the game is what got you in the door. Just like being attractive for a lady to a man, that's what gets you in the door. But if your attitude is stank, you're not going to keep me. You see what I'm saying?
Man.
So, go ahead.
I was just going to say, think about, I mean, could you call the dudes suckers the ones that probably got a wife and the kids at home, but still managed to create a fake life with a woman out there, put her in an apartment and all of that, and have her thinking that's her, her man, but in reality, he got a family at home.
He a sucker because he has no honor. But I understand what you're saying about his ability to do that. You know, it takes a few guys can actually pull that off, but we can't eliminate morality from the equation. So because he's being a scumbag, he's still a sucker. Be true and honorable. Yeah,
that saves a lot of hearts. I'll be honest about that. Yeah, being true from the jump.
Well, I have a question. Would
Go
you
ahead.
ever flirt, like if you were upset with your significant other and you went out and you just happened to meet somebody? Would you flirt and maybe try to take it to the next level simply because you were upset with that person?
That's an interesting question, but I know I would definitely wouldn't do that. If I would probably just flirt to the point where that moment was probably a good time and leave it at that.
Okay, yeah. Let me add on to what you just said because you just hit the nail on the head. Only females can premeditate flirting. Dudes, we can only flirt when the opportunity presents itself, cause we don't got the package that is most desired in the world. I don't know one war that was started over our package. All right, we can't just say, you know what, I'm mad at her. I'm go out here and I'm gonna go flirt with somebody. And nah, it don't work like that. Only y'all can be mad and in your emotion, like you said earlier, because y'all are emotional. In your emotion, go and flirt on purpose, with that being your agenda when you left the house that day.
I see what she's saying, though. She's probably saying, like, say, for instance, like, you're really upset and you go out, or say, for instance, you got a boss
looking for it.
You get on your nerves. When you go to work, you're saying, like, the boss say something wrong to me today, I'm going to knock his ass out. Something like that, right?
Yeah,
you know
like that.
Okay.
I see.
So you're not going out there saying, I'm going to go find me a girl, but you just happen to go out to, like, a bar or something. And you happen to sit and somebody sits next to you. Yeah, the opportunity presents itself. Would you keep going with that? Is it more likely that could go left?
All I can say is, in that position, as long as I don't put myself in a position where I can lose, like I say, her house, I'll be fine.
Yeah.
As long as I don't go to her house, I'm fine.
Yeah, and you also gotta remember, people lie. And when I say people lie, I mean in that venue that you mentioned, like the bar, we might be saying a whole bunch of lies to this person, knowing that none of it could be acted on. Okay? Now, me personally, I've never been in that situation because I don't do bars. But we lied on good and well. We hoping in our spirit that she never call our bluff on taking it a little further than the funny flirting that we might have participated in just then. Because then we got to be like, nah, I got something to do. Got doctor's appointment. We got to say something. It ain't going to work, you know. But,
yeah. But, hey, we're coming down to 2 minutes left. I will say I want to thank you ladies for calling. Do you ladies have anything else you would like to say before I go ahead and end it?
No, the conversation has been quite enlightening on both sides.
Yes.
Oh.
Thank you.
wow.
All right.
I think this is the first time in my life I've ever witnessed women just stop talking.
Look here.
Oh, that's something crazy.
How much another 30 minutes is? Because
She said, how much another 30 minutes? Yo, we live on YouTube. We can go as long as we want to go. Shoot.
Hey, do you have anything, Mr. Mango?
Just really to reiterate what we discussed, and flirting in itself is like money. It's neither good or bad. But like money, you can get in a lot of trouble with flirting. So one, you got to know yourself, know the security level of your partner, and choose not to do something that you think is going to be disrespectful or hurtful towards your partner. If you can't do that, then you're an asshole, and you need to not have that partner. And it's just that simple.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm gonna add my. All right, thank you for that reminder. Well, drawing to the end of the show, and my 2 cents on the thing. Go ahead and close this. Is the fact that yes, I mean flirting is not cheating, but it can get to a point where it can create something that the situation can become a cheating situation. Basically, if you know your spouse, which every man knows, he knows his spouse, you would know how far to go. And basically, if you're gonna flirt, just make sure it doesn't end up hurting your significant other. Just make sure to go out there just to brighten somebody's day, and that's it. Leave it at that. You know, no matter if you're upset with the person or no matter if you're having a bad day, always keep it as just a, hey, you smell good, and that's it. So that's it for the show, Being a Man. Till next time, which will be tomorrow at 11 p.m. Eastern. See you guys later.
Peace. All right, fellas and ladies, that's it for tonight's show.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
Yeah,
Goodbye.
I'm gonna go ahead and mute that right there. Thank you for watching. I'm going to go ahead and end this stream, and I think I'm gonna get on in a few minutes, probably about 12:30, with some Plants vs. Zombies. So stay tuned. Peace.